Alrighty, welcome in everybody. Today we are going back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. Oh, audio just not gonna work? Apparently not. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Welcome in, Orange. How you doing? Congratulations on the first. And also, what's up, Doc? How you doing? Aloha. We have added Tits Twitch integrated throwing system to the stream now. You can throw things at me. I've made them very cheap for now, just to let people know that it's there. But I will raise the prices a little bit more later on. Oh gosh. Thank you, Orange. Thank you. Thank you for the bullying. Nope. Oh gosh, thank you, Doc. For some reason I saw the I and I read it as I just immediately my brain filled it in as imitation orange. I'm not used to your name not being Super Nerdland anymore. I still need to finish up this ship.
Damage critical.
Thank you. Thank you, Doc.
Kai, watch out now. You're gonna want to be a touch more delicate with...
Oh, I thought I turned that down. Oh, no, I didn't. Speech volume. There we go. Yeah, I don't give a crap about any of that. We just have to drag all this stuff into the furnace. It's just gonna take a hot minute because they're really heavy. Okay. Oh, and I need tethers. I need repair kits and I need tethers. I had ended while doing this because I was trying to raid out to Orange right at the end of the stream and get right into that, so. And I was quite distracted over the week, so I didn't remember to come back and just finish this off so we could start a new ship. Okay, tool repair kits. Let's buy a bunch. I don't even know how much we just bought, but we bought a bunch. We did level up last stream, even without reaching Hardspace. Yes. Yes. Fartspace Brat Breaker. Oh gosh. Thank you, Orange. Thank you. Frick. Finally something to use my points on. What? How did I know you would say that? I've got another system I'm going to be adding on. I just didn't have the time to set it up today. But I bought another one by the creator of Tits called Thick. And that one's probably going to take a little more time to set up. So I want to get that one right. It's moving. It's schmoving. Very slowly. How about you? You're all furnace stuff too, so. Oh, pff, okay. Well, there that goes. If I don't get goal 9 here, I'm gonna be sad. Okay. It's moving quite slowly, but it's moving. If I can get that to be grabbed by the gravity, that would be great. I may even get more tethers on this boy. Is that even worse anything? Not really. I did unlock a new gecko as well. I won't bother with ghost ships again unless it's already like the most valuable ship I have available, because ghost ships aren't that great. Almost. Almost. I did get tethers that last a lot longer. I doubt my force will help here, but maybe. Maybe this can speed it along. Who knows? Doesn't seem like it. I would also like to say I have finally got my debt in-game to under $1 billion. And finally, my certs are giving me cool names like Veteran. This is the only part I hate about geckos. I probably should have just torn it into 4 parts instead, but eh. You got it. You're almost there. It really is almost there. Oh, I need fuel. Now, assuming that the planned collab doesn't happen tomorrow, then I'll be playing Doom 1993 tomorrow. But if it does happen, then I'll be doing that instead. I am excited to play Doom. Whether it's this week or next week, I am excited to play Doom. Oh. Dang it, the gravity's still not pulling it in. That's no good. Because I can't get in there with it. Oh boy. Come on, you can do it. Just need to go a little further in. I just need the gravity to grab you. Come on. Almost there. It's moving again, very slowly. This is a hassle. But I want that 9th goal. It'll make it. It'll clear. This is just taking freaking forever. I hate wasting time on this. I should have cut it into 4 pieces. I should have cut the inner portion of the ship into 4 pieces instead of just 2 like this. But I'll have to remember that for the next gecko. Are you moving yet? You're moving. I'm surprised the gravity hasn't seemed to grab this one yet, because it's basically inside. Okay, we're starting to get money off of it. We're starting to get money off of it. Making some tea. Nice. What kind of tea? Oh, those are in all kinds of random directions. Irish breakfast. Ah. Spill the tea, sis. Ooh, I might not be able to get 9. I might not. Ooh, there was a terminal in there? Ooh. Gosh dang it. Hello, Arion. Welcome in. How you doing? It's been a hot minute. Ooh. Dang it. I didn't realize there were such valuable parts still in there. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Kind of tired. Okay, that's all in there. This is a big risk. I doubt I'm gonna get the 9th goal here. Ooh. Well, you win some, you lose some. I don't see any, like, immensely valuable components in here. I don't care if this gets me killed going in here like this. I have to check. Well, we'll just see. Come on, you're almost there. I believe in you. Ooh. What's radioactive on that? Oh, is it just standing near the furnace also has the same effect as radiation? So there's nothing radioactive on there at all. Dude, whoa, what if, wait, what if instead of breaking ships, you like repair them in the cheapest ways possible, like third world mechanics? Takes another puff. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that's not what I'm doing right now. It's like pushing out a fat one. Thanks, Orange. It always comes back to it always comes back to bowel movements with you. Almost there. Frick. Here, we're not in the red line. We ought to be fine. Come on, you're almost there. Not good enough. Losses line is getting mighty long. That's why I'm afraid I may not get it this time. I screwed up last week a bunch of times, so I wasn't sure if I'd make it this time. Like, dude, imagine fixing a starship with duct tape and a welder from future Walmart, bro. That ship would still be safer than my average workday as a shipbreaker. Bro, imagine dragons. It's not Friday, Orange. We can't do that yet. And I don't even have any Mike's Hard right now. Come on. Nah, pulling the tail wouldn't help here. It's just a really heavy piece, and I should have chopped it up more. I can't take my shirt off. It's skin, bro. Like, I'd die or something. You can't... In 0 Gs, you can't even pour out Mike's Hard on your bro's abs like normal. It truly is hell. Okay, it's starting to get pulled in. We're already selling some of the pieces. Just needs to go a little further. Come on. Do you like the way skin feels on your body? No? Well, why don't you take it off? It's not even beaches in space. It's whack, dog. Maybe I should have had the color changer. Maybe I should have gone the extra mile and put the color changer on for this stream. Got a little LSD effect on my model. Oh, I'm running low on oxygen. Might as well get that. I do not know why it tells me I get that sticker like every 30 minutes in this game. Oh gosh. Okay, well, thank you, Dorn, for redeeming Unbirds Your Boy. Let me, which one is that? That's this one. There we go. I'm no longer a bird boy. I'm just a boy. Sobers up and sees blue as a human. Yeah. Yeah. All of this was just a, all of this was just a really bad trip. Oh gosh. Oh, come on. You're almost there. Man. This is a little ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna get more tethers and try once more. Even at the risk of my life. Oh, frick. Oh, needed it going down more than that. There we go. Is this dangerous? Is this stupid? Yes, to both. Okay. No, come on. Stay put, stay put. Okay. You can do it. I believe in you. This is probably the stupidest maneuver I've had to do in this game thus far. OSHA means only stupid himbos allowed. I mean, true. Heck yeah. Now I need to put my hard hat on. It is not moving at all. Why is it stuck? That is actually confusing me. Am I just gonna have to give up on this? Did it get stuck somehow? I don't see it getting snagged on anything. It's not even touching anything. Hard hats imply the existence of flaccid hats. Yes, it's called a bucket hat. Or even better, a beanie. Yeah, I can't seem to get it to go anymore. This is a problem. This is gonna be last attempt, and if this doesn't work, I give up on the ship. Yeah, it's not moving even slightly. Dang it, I think I broke the game somehow. Well, frick. Fine. I at least won't get penalized for what's left. Now. Ah, hydrate. Yes, thank you. I should actually drink something. That would be good for me. Okay, let's see. Tether lifetime. Yeah, I'll take it. Tether amount. Let's see. Fuel capacity is not a huge concern. Cross spectrum scanner, I don't really need any of that stuff. O2 capacity, I'll take that. Demo charges. I could increase the capacity, that wouldn't be too bad. I don't think I have enough for anything else. Okay. Now it's time to actually start a new ship. Okay. This is a salvage runner. It's not a ghost ship. This is the one I just unlocked. Slightly in debt. You know. 968 million. Eh. That's your average college debt nowadays. Yeah, okay. So I don't think there's any ghost ships that are salvage runners, so in fact, I'm not even sure there are any ghost ships. Here's a salvage runner, but it's not a ghost ship. I don't think I have any ghost ships right now. Okay. We'll take this one. It's nothing compared to the US government's debt, so we're good. That's correct. That is correct. In fact, that's only like 960 million. That's like, what? It would run the military for 2 days, maybe? If even. I don't need anything desperately at the moment. I have no idea what they're talking about. They're talking like every single time I go into something. It's always something stupid. Okay. Now, Everything is pressurized. That has been my experience with every gecko thus far, except maybe the first. The systems are about what I'd expect, although some things have been knocked around. That's concerning. And unfortunately, once again, the reactor is all the way on the opposite end of the ship from the ECU. And where's the generator? The generator's right there. That's pretty standard. Yeah, it's basically your typical gecko. Just with some more goodies and a little more beaten up. Actually, okay, yeah, there's radiation filters. Okay, now, let's rip you off. Goodbye. Oh, interesting. There's a door right there. I wonder if I can open it from inside. Interesting. The rudder just gets yanked off. It's not really what I expected. Or, oh, the rudder is also surprisingly heavy. Here. There. Have fun. Okay. That's getting pulled in. That boy got pulled in. Yep. There we go. Pull off some more utility arms. And eat. How interesting. It's a slightly higher cut grade than usual. Whoa. Oh wait, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, now let's see how we get in here. Oh, there we are. Okay. What's this? Oh, forklift. I'm not certified. Okay. Ooh, the layout inside's a bit different than what I'm used to. What's this? Ion coil. And another one. I call top bunk. Oh, fuel's getting low. I may actually want to repressurize this. Ah, here we are. This is what I was looking for. Ah, no, that's still just a small section of the ship. Frick. I need something that's gonna open up a lot more of the ship than that. Well, I might have an idea, actually. I might have an idea. I love that one of their bunk rooms is directly beneath one of the radiation filters. That's perfect. It's not just a piece of the wall. Can I open this? I don't think I can. It's just considered a panel. Oh, it's already... Yeah, thank you for the reminder, Arion. There we go. We are birded again. Dorn is no longer sober. There we go. Where do those panels even come from? Well. What was I seeing? Oh, oxygen. Got any fuel? Love some fuel. I need to go grab some in a minute. Ooh, I'm looking at this now and I realize I really don't want to risk depressurizing this room with all this in here. That would be really dangerous and really dumb. If a child refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest? Gosh dang it. Oh, what's this? Take it. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna depressurize this room without getting myself killed. Found myself not able to sleep because of wokeness. Oh my goodness. Doc is a right-wing grifter. I'm so good at sleeping, I can do it with my eyes closed. Dang, you're better than me. Whee! There we go. So there's no way to actually open those. I have to find a way to safely depressurize the room with all those tanks in it, because if I do a violent decompression there, things are going to get destroyed, and I may get killed. So I need to find... Is that an object, or is that... That's considered a system. Okay. There's... Okay, this might be exactly what I needed. Okay, these are not expensive, so I can just destroy them. Oh, but they are quite resilient. That presents a new problem. Okay. We could potentially cut out some of the floor. How much is this worth? I'm getting that big think right now. This doesn't come off, but I can destroy it. I should be able to safely destroy it without wasting too much money, so I'm just gonna do it. There we go. Oh. Ooh, more problems presented. More problems presented. Okay. Yeah, the cut level is awfully high on all of that. I'm gonna see if I have a way to remove that from outside. No, that's a cut level 2. This presents a problem. Let's see. And just straight up removing this outer section of the ship may not be super easy. Ooh. Yeah, let's start cutting away and see what we get. Oh, what? What the heck? I didn't realize this section of the ship was already... What? Then how was this portion pressurized to begin with? Now I'm confused. Okay. There's one piece off. As per usual, it seems like the real answer to all my problems is just removing the entire outer shell of the gecko. Oh. Well, nothing got destroyed. Oh, it is absolutely a fun game, Arion. I highly recommend to anybody here watching. This is a good game, and it's old enough that you should be able to get it quite cheap nowadays. Okay. I'll just take this off. Let's sell it right quick. Okay. Yeah, this is still attached somehow. Oh, this is actually just a this is just a cargo hatch. This is actually what I'm trying to get off right now, but I can't cut that directly. It is too strong. Oh, inside the ship? I mean, I will be getting rid of those radiation filters later. And I am gonna have to actually cut something inside of them. That section of the ship shouldn't still be held on. That's what's confusing me right now. Anything in here that needs to just come off? No, okay, I can just toss this in already. Yeah, some of these bottom ones want to come off, but not really anything up top. Okay. Now, why is this still so firmly held on here? What cut point am I missing? I'm actively losing my mind. It's gonna go wild and start cutting all the cut points. I'm also gonna get these thruster caps off now because it is not pressurized right there. Wonder if we're gonna get anything denser than the geckos. They're not necessarily like the biggest ships in the game, but there's so much to them. You have to be really careful. Okay, these go in the processor. They're not all that heavy. There we go. Let's get you off. Making good money now. No, this is still firmly attached, so I'm gonna keep cutting away. That goes off. All right. We'll at least save the generator until after we've gotten the reactor off. That's how I usually like to do it. Now we're looking for more cut points. Oh, see one right there. Okay, it looks like we've gotten all the cut points up top. Let's go down below now. Okay, here we are. I'll have to see where else it's pressurized. There's probably at least one more room that is. I just don't know where. Yeah. There's actually a good bit of the ship that's still pressurized. Goodness. And I finally get this piece off. This is insane. So it's connected on the inside. Just, it may not even be possible to cut it off. Okay. Well, I have an alternative. I'm gonna cut a hole in the bottom of the ship and just bring some of that dangerous stuff out that way. Some of the awkward angles he'll reach his hand in there like that. Oh gosh, that wrist. That didn't look too good. Let's get that out. Get that out. Yeah, these thrusters are worth a lot of money right here. There we go. Get yeeted. There we go. Yeah. Gonna start pulling these towards the wall. Oh, got salvage goal 1 reached. We need some fuel in a minute. We'll get both fuel and oxygen. Just save me some time. Is there anything else I need? Tethers, we'll wait a minute. Am I out of demo charges? No, I should have filled up when I leveled it up, yeah. Yeah. Those are pulled out enough, so let's get these soft crates thrown away. They're not worth a ton of money, but they're worth something. Alright. Start yanking some outside components off as well. Just make sure I don't lose any of this to the processor or the furnace. Another utility arm. Don't want to lose that. They're not worth insane amounts of money, but I don't get a lot of leeway to screw up with geckos. Yank this off. There we go. Take that. There we go. Do I have any more utility arms? Not that I see. Oh, there's another cut point I missed. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything like that. Let's get these couple of cut points I missed. Let's get these real quick. They're not worth a ton, but they are dangerous. There we go. So I should be able to start yanking some of the side stuff off. I don't really mind using tethers for stuff like this because honestly, the cost of tethers is not that high. Go, be free. They're pretty heavy. And that glass goes to the furnace, but it's not worth jack squat, so I'm not too concerned about that. Here, let's get you out of here. Most of these individual panels are worth more than the cost of completely refilling my tethers. So that should, in and of itself, tell you how much I can actually be wasting my tethers. I'm overly cautious with that. There's no real reason to be. This one's not coming off. I bet I can tell you why. Let's let those guys get over there. Let them get inside the gravity well. Here, you can just come with him, I don't care. There we go. Yeah, it's getting pulled in now. Be free! It's gonna keep going? Yeah, it is. Okay. I remember this. It gets kind of caught on the actual cockpit, so I have to pull it forwards, then I can pull it into the processor. Is that working? No? Really? Yeah, this piece is separate from the rest of the ship, but it doesn't want to go. Let's try this. It's my last tether, so I need to go buy more. There we go. I'm shocked that's not coming off of there. I may just have to cut it out at some point. Huh. Let's send this in there. Goodbye. Okay, there's one radiation filter. I'm gonna clear some stuff away a little more, then I'll get it. Yeah, I even pulled the ship a little bit. But couldn't pull that off. What do you know? Here we go. And this can get yeeted over there. I'll just fly right on in. Oh, got salvage gold too. The panels on this Like, it's got such heavy armor. The panels alone are worth a good deal of money. That's a thick boy. Okay. Getting this stuff out of the way is always extremely helpful with the geckos. With all other types of ships, I preferred to gut all the dangerous systems before tearing the shell apart. But in this case, it's more dangerous to try to do that with a gecko than to just rip the shell off first. I am gonna have to figure out where this is attached specifically. Is it right here? Maybe. I'm gonna try something. This isn't worth a ton of money, so it's not that big a deal to destroy it. It was a big piece, so it took a second to do so, but if I can safely remove this piece of the ship, that'd be really nice. Almost wonder if it would have been smarter to do that. Well, let's see. It may well have just been these aluminum panels that were attaching it to the ship still. There we go. Did I do it? No, not yet. It's still not detached. Oh. Might be attached right here as well. Let's see. It's a little dumb. No, still attached. This is tripping me out. What else could have it attached? Oh my gosh, is it that? Fine. Okay. Anything else like that? Oh my gosh. This is pretty dumb. And it's still attached. To what? Oh my gosh. Is that it? Maybe. Okay, it's no longer attached. I actually got it off for real this time. That was stupid. There we go. Let's get some of this dangerous stuff out of here now. Yeet! What is this? A hydroponics cabinet. That's a new piece. I'm throwing somebody's garden away. let's get all this out of here. I do not like it being present. There we go. Let's get rid of some more panels. I'm about to hit gold 3 and I still haven't actually hit any of the critical systems. Yep, just hit gold 3. Yes, I do actually want that on. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, don't need that in my face. We can also get rid of you. Is anything... Okay. So there's still small sections of the ship that, Can I use this? I don't think I can. No. Still small sections of the ship that are pressurized, but I don't think there's going to be much trouble getting them depressurized. It's just a question of how I get into that section of the ship. Does anything show me the doors? Not really. Okay, well, let's get in there and see if we have a way to open that. Actually, is power off to a bunch of the ship? Wonder how I cut power. I do not want to break the glass. I do need fuel and oxygen again soon. Yeah, power seems to be off to not all of the ship, but certain sections of the ship. I don't know how, but that seems to be the case. We're just gonna destroy this panel real quick. Okay. I seem to have done that safely. Oh. No, get back here. There we go. Even when those get a little damaged, they're still usually worth a decent bit of money. Let's get that fuel and oxygen real quick, though. Here we go. I've never actually hurt anything with one of these, I believe. I think it's similar to a reactor in that you just have to get it out of the way quickly, which these are usually much easier to do that with than a reactor. Whoa! Frick. Okay, I didn't think the air pressure would come up through that panel. I guess it did. The heck? Well, we're just gonna go in there from right here then. Oh, hello. Yeah. Calm down. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why this part of the ship is still powered, but the rest isn't. Okay. Oh, that room's still pressurized. Anything else? Nope. Now we are going to have to be a little careful going forwards, but I think we can do that fairly successfully. We've got a bit of red going on, but nothing critical. And is there anything dangerous underneath this door? So I want to be careful as I'm about to use explosives to try to open this up. Okay. Looks like we're good. That is 3. Okay. We'll see just how unsafe this is right here. And we'll get some of this other stuff out of the way real quick before we set those off. Come with me. As big as that is, I'm a little shocked it's this lightweight. Oh, I just realized where I have those explosives. I'm gonna I'm gonna deal with the reactor first. Yeah, that's not a great place to have those explosives. Let's get rid of a small piece of the frame right here. That'll be a little cheaper. Okay. This just goes to the furnace. There we go. Okay. Now I need to open a path to get the reactor out, which it looks like that'll be pretty easy, maybe. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not. These pipes are kind of in the way. I may have an idea. I'm hatching a plan. Sure, I'll take the oxygen. Let's get some stuff out of here. Oh, and there's a little plushie, so let's hug the plushie. Oop. Soup patch kit, that's not really handy to me right now. Get this hard crate out. Yeah. So we're gonna cut away. Oh, air filter. Oh, yeah. Air filter doesn't really like to come off. But I don't want to lose that much money, so I'm just going to cut this piece of the frame away. Goodbye. I'll send the battery pack down too. Goodbye. I'll throw that multi-tool down. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is cut this box away from the ship. we've at this point, I think we have all of the upgrades that like really matter to me, so we can kind of just be random with the next level up, which actually we already have a level up available. Okay. This does all go in the furnace, right? Yep. Okay. With that out of the way, I can start opening up some of the panels here, and I'll be able to drag the reactor out safely. I don't even care about those. Those are worth so little money, it's not worth the effort. Okay. Now, we can cut off the coolant, pull the reactor out, yeet it onto the barge, and we'll be good. Okay. Let's go. Go! Heck yeah. Got goal 4 and nearly to goal 5 with that. Let's get this computer terminal out. Get this piece off. Goodbye. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's rip you off right quick. We'll get you off of the ship a little bit first before we actually put you in the processor. There we go. Okay. Let's put another one down. Let's see if this works how I want it to. It did, yes. Okay. We got salvage goal 5. There we go. Okay. So power will be next. And I'm not sure if there's any other systems I really have to worry about. Not really, no. Okay. Okay. This is going surprisingly quickly now. Let's get these fuses out of here. That's one. There we go. Okay, got it. And the generator is safe to go. This is also worth a lot of money. There we go. Okay. Is this attached? Okay, this is attached right here. This is a processor item. Just get it out of the way. And the coolant pipe is a processor item as well. It's a very long coolant pipe, we'll see. about getting it where it needs to go. Well, that's not entirely going where it needs to. There we go. Oh, the thrusters are getting hurt. Let's just have you go off that way. I'll destroy another joint. I don't want this getting caught on the ship when I try to drag it out. There we go. I'll probably cut a few holes in the bottom of the ship. Well, this may be the perfect opportunity to cut the ship into 4 pieces. And then I'll have a space to throw all of the internal components out. Okay. Will that go where it needs to? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe not. How about now? Are you still getting pulled away? Oh, even with the tether on there, it's kind of struggle bussing. Not even that heavy. Here, let's try putting the tether on the tip like this. Yeah, that helped. Oh. I very just neatly slotted myself in there. There we go, it's all getting pulled in now. Okay. Let's throw this into the barge. What next? Okay, we're gonna probably start sectioning this ship off and pulling out the internal components. Actually, could I cut this in half? Let's start by cutting it in half right here, but I might have to cut it more over yonder. Oh, let's try to get this piece off, though. Oh, is it actually finally coming off just on its own? That'd be so stupid. Let's try 2 tethers right now. While it's pulling, I'll go get some fuel. There we go. Okay, now we can actually finally toss this whole thing into the processor. Ah, welcome back, Doc. We are... I don't remember if you had left yet. I don't think you had when I had started this ship, but we're pretty close to finishing with it. I thought this one was going to take longer than usual, but it seems like it's actually going pretty quickly. There we go. Let's toss this in the barge. Goodbye. This as well. There we go. That's just scrap. Oh, salvage goal 6. Very nice. Some of these storage bins are worth a lot of money, and some of them are barely worth anything at all. That ECU is worth a ton of money, so let's actually drag that out right quick. What's it attached to? Ah, yeah, that would be it. I just realized I'm an idiot. I never did grab those. Let's do that real quick. They present a... Oh! Case in point. Case in point. Let's yeet this real quick before we lose the money. That's one thing I hate, is that your action button is tied to the same button you do that little force push with, so if your mouse's aim goes off just slightly when you're trying to activate like a lever or something, you may end up blowing up the ship because you just push like a fuel tank or something right next to the reactor. Now, I should have rebound it with that fact in mind, but at this point, I'm too far gone. The controls of this game are stuck in my head, and that would just be hazardous at this point to try to change things. I'll take you. I'm gonna cut this piece that's jutting out off. Here. This should do it. Yeah, this piece of the structure is not worth much at all. It's usually the actual panels and not the structural pieces that are worth money. Okay. No, but is it not cut off? Is it not cut off fully yet? Let's look at structural. Yeah, let me see what I have to do. I would have thought that would have done it, but apparently not. Try that. What are you still attached by? Oh, is it this? Okay, let's get these little corner pieces. That's probably what's got it attached currently. Maybe? Possibly? I don't even know. Are you gonna tell me it's this door? Are you gonna tell me it's this? No, it's not. Okay, no, it's definitely not attached. There we go. I got it off somewhere along the way. I think I know what the problem was, actually. There we go. You can get yeeted as well. Oh, you got a new gamepad? I don't feel like I saw that. What'd you get? One with a mechanical switch D-pad and face buttons instead of membrane. Called a Vader Pro 3. Is that styled after an Xbox, or is that like an Xbox controller, or is it like styled after something else or completely unique? Now even your controller activates mic thresholds. Xbox styling. So, one of the leaks that said From Software would have an announcement on the 25th of February, which they did. That was when they announced Shadow of the Erdtree. It was a leak from a company that was making gamepads. And apparently there are going to be some Elden Ring themed gamepads. Xbox controllers specifically. And I saw the designs of them, and I really want one. I believe there was a standard Golden Order one, a Ronnie one, and a Melania design. Crazy custom gamepad for Armored Core. No, they did. They don't anymore because the controllers actually make sense for a human hand. But, the old Armored Cores, yes. Those deserved a dedicated controller. See, people don't realize the Armored Core grip, they weren't talking about like Armored Core 4 or Armored Core 6. They were talking about like Armored Core 1 through 3. Those are the ones that didn't have analog stick controls and had those abysmal Kingsfield controls. Because I would like to reiterate, I played Kingsfield this year, and Kingsfield has the exact same control scheme Armored Core had up until Nexus. That's kind of cursed, but in a funny way. It wasn't funny to me, Doc. That game is just bad. I may look up a guide sometime and see if it's like a Parappa situation where there was some element of the game I was completely missing out on that they don't tell you about. Because Parappa the Rapper, I learned that playing it like every other rhythm game is incorrect, and they just don't tell you that. Wait, it's all Kingsfield inspired? Always was. Nobody knows that the next From Software game is another Kingsfield. With 10 times the feat. Ooh, I'm getting there. Jokes aside, I think it'd be really interesting for them to revisit that property, but in their modern era. I'm curious what they would do with it. I know in the first one, that intro they gave me was like hyper bare bones fantasy setting kind of lore. I don't know if as you get through that game or as you get into the other Kingsfields, if they get more interesting lore or ideas. Luna Sid, I think somebody told me about that while I was playing Kingsfield. I don't remember if it was you, Dorn, or if it was Doc, or if it was someone else. Yeah. I need to look it up. I'll look it up. Who knows? Could be an interesting stream game, but I already have a number of interesting stream games to play. I did just get I'm currently playing it with bird background. I bought it myself. Was that yesterday or Friday? I think it was Friday. And I've only played a little bit of it, but I kind of want to play more. I'll probably do that over this next week. I currently have Nivix and Cooks's pawns following me. Oh yeah, I forgot you were playing Persona 5. I don't know how I would like the Persona games. I was thinking of trying them at some point, not necessarily on stream, but... that may be one of those games I just play in my free time. A Muso spinoff. Persona 5 Royale, yeah. I only got to see like a little bit of Orange's stream of it, but it looked interesting enough. I might enjoy it. These personal terminals, they kind of trick you with that. You don't notice that there's a personal terminal there. You just see the bed, and you think like, oh, this is probably a part of the bed. But that terminal is worth a lot of money. The bed is not. Okay, it looks like I shouldn't even bother ripping the bed off. But you know what I want you to play first? I'm not sure I do, unless you're talking about, gosh, what was that mech game? Was it like Frontline Missions or something? Oh, Hot Yakuza Action. Okay, never mind. I should have realized. Front Mission. Right, that's what I was thinking of. I do have 3. Yakuza is probably not something I'm going to play on stream anytime soon. Front Mission would be more likely. I usually save my longer games for my free time, and my shorter games for stream. Because I like to keep stream pretty varied. One thing I do need to remember to do in my own time is I need to finish getting my save prepped for Shadow of the Erdtree. Because there's some stuff I need to do even though I beat the game with that character. Yeah, the thing for me is turn-based RPGs are hit or miss for me. Customization, though, like strong customization, is a huge turn on for me. My main save, which is not the one I'm gonna use on stream for Shadow of the Erdtree, is on NG+3. Pretty close to the end, but I did skip over a bit of side content. I had to rush to Melania because somebody needed my help with her, but honestly, I could not stop him from dying to Melania. He eventually got past her by using a cheese build. Yeah, I do have Front Mission 3 because that's exactly what you said when I asked you about it. Hello, battery pack. This part of salvaging is very tedious, but You will not get those last goals if you do not get all these internal components out. All the valuable ones, that is. I don't know, does it? I'm trying to think if there's any remakes I'm really waiting for. There is one, but not really because it's a remake, but because I only owned the original game on PS Plus, and I would like to get it on Steam, and that's Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. It's getting a remake soon. I don't think there was anything else that is this year that I was all that interested in. Well, I think the Brothers Tale of Two Sons is supposed to be early next year, actually. Now, Little Nightmares 3 does come out this year, and I am hyped for that. I don't have a ton I'm waiting for, though, because other than Shadow of the Erdtree and Little Nightmares 3, I really don't have anything I'm hyper excited for. I should probably start splitting the ship right about now. Nope, I didn't see you before. Dead Space is, I'm currently planning to play the Dead Space remake after I do Resident Evil Village, which should be this week. Yes, that was, that's why I haven't played Dead Space 1, is because the non-remake version, at least with NVIDIA graphics cards, for some frickin' reason, there's a bug super early in the game that will lock you out. It will completely lock you out of the rest of the game. And there's no way to get around it, so I never got to play Dead Space 1, and I really want to. In fact, sadly enough, the only Dead Space I've ever played was 3, because I had it on PS Plus back in the day. I would say more so it's the only one that like had no attempt at atmosphere, whether scary or just interesting in any way. And it was disappointing. It was disappointing. I mean, it finished off the story. You got that at least. Although another thing is apparently to get the actual ending, you need DLC for it, which is another stupid thing. But, you know, surprise, surprise, it's an EA game. Nope. Need to be a little more careful with the heat there. I tend to not think about it too much because I usually only cut like one piece at a time, but when I really do start going to town with the laser cutters, I tend to get pretty close to overheating it, and that can be very bad because it sets me on fire and it massively damages the cutter. We're actually doing pretty good this time. I'm quite confident we'll get 9 here. Okay, any more? think I've got this thing pulled apart. Okay, so there's no components really I have to worry about in this section of the ship. So let's go ahead, if we can. Actually, has it been? No, it's still one piece. Let's figure out where it's still connected. Ah, that's what it is. Yep. Okay, I understand. I think this, yeah, it's this rail guide right here. There we go. Oh, no. Interesting. They're still attached somehow. Is it a component in here? It might be this. It was literally that chair. That chair was holding the two pieces together. Okay, let's pull this away just a little bit. Got a little crack on my visor. Oh. Am I gonna need to split it apart more than that? I don't know. That doesn't seem too horribly slow, but well, that, I mean, this is with only one tether, so that might be okay. Come on. Let's get rid of these atmosphere regulators. That one's just scrap. Whatever, I'll toss it. Why not? Okay, that should be good enough. Here we go. Good stuff. Okay. And none of the, oh, this actually, is it worth a lot though? I mean, it's worth a decent bit, but not too much. I'm not too concerned about that. Let's see. We got oxygen. We got fuel. I'll take it. Why not? I'm almost done here. Do I care enough about the rail guide? Actually, yeah, there's... Oh, there's a cut point. Okay. Yeah. Let's throw this out. Right quick. Yeah, these industrial hoists are worth a good bit of money. Here, let's get this out of the way. That's actually helpful. And I will take that. Thank you. Okay. What's that? Oh, the suit patch kit. Okay, I see. Do not need to worry about that. The forklift I would like to rescue. So we may cut a piece in the floor. Okay, this is just powered at all times. That's interesting. Here, it's a little bit wasteful, but let's do it. Ooh. Just cut a couple pieces in the floor. Make my life easier. There. I may not be forklift certified, but someone out there is. Ah, screw it. There we go. Oh, don't get stuck. Oh, whoa, holy crap. What the heck? How does that even happen? Okay, take that. Thank you. Take that as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we're safe now to just throw the pieces of the frame in, but meh. Go. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. This is taking surprisingly longer than I thought, but I don't exactly care. Do I care enough about any of the rest of this? I'll take the fuse, though. Honestly, I should be able to just safely yeet this into the furnace. Okay. This is still 27,000 kilograms, though, so I'm going to split this further. Low-key awesome feature of this new gamepad, the right-left triggers have a switch on the back that you can convert them from analog triggers to digital triggers to play nicer in retro games. That makes sense. An interesting fact, despite the fact that the triggers on old PlayStation controllers were not pressure sensitive, Ace Combat, at least Ace Combat 4 and up, were designed for you to be able to use pressure-sensitive controllers. Okay. You'll have to tell me how long it holds up. I've always had trouble finding good third-party controllers that actually hold up over the years. Because I can make an actual name brand Xbox or PlayStation controller last 2 or 3 years. But every time I've gotten a third-party controller, at best, it has lasted 1. Okay. Interesting. Wasn't where I was expecting it to pull it. That mounting plate may well be the most expensive thing in there that doesn't go in the furnace. Let's get more tethers. Yeah, so that was some good money. And we've still got these panels, which that'll be good money itself. No, you did not go where I wanted you to. Be easy to self-service the gamepad. Well, that helps. Okay. Let's start tossing this in there. Number 1 durability, that does help. I do like me a rugged gamepad. Here, that's kind of bumping up against that. That's not what I want. Okay. Oh, pff. I'm an idiot. I removed the freaking tethers on this too. Let's give this one 5. It's so far away. And all right, now the waiting game. I guess I'll just start yeeting random things in the barge since they're kind of just floating around out here. There we go. Yeet! Look, everybody gets to yeet things at me, so I have to be able to yeet something somewhere. Oh, one of the cool features of Thick, when I set it up, is I can potentially set up a command where you can type a color, and that'll change the color of whatever meshes I set it to the color you typed. Like, you could say red, and it'll turn my hair red. Or you could say black, it'll turn my hair black, etc., etc. I do want to set that up. I can also set up color themes as well. Or even have it kind of shift through colors. There's a bunch of cool features to Thick, and I really want to mess around with it. Okay, so I can start dragging these guys off. Here, I'll send you over to this one. Oh gosh, it's like flipping around right now. The tether's having a hard time holding on. There it goes. You can do it, little tether. I believe in you. Ah, congratulations on the second, Arion. Who will be third? That's a good question. Sometimes third is actually the first person who shows up. Thank you. Okay. Okay. It's going in there, slowly, but surely. Might be able to actually help this along. Oh gosh, I really can help it along. Holy crap. Did not think my push would be that effective. Okay, I got goal 9. I want to get the rest of these, though. I once got fired from a canned juice company. Apparently, I couldn't concentrate. But okay, let's yeet this in there. No, I appreciate it. I love me a good pun. What kind of cat is worse to race? Cheetahs. Gosh dang it, Doc. It's funny, too, because that actually is the worst kind of cat to race. Okay, well, we're good with this ship. Time to get another. We got a ton of MP, too. Whee! Too far. That's a lot of money. I can think of a really bad one. Hold on. Okay, go for it. A guy walks into a bar, and he was disqualified from the limbo contest. I mean, yes. How come a leopard can never win hide and seek? Because it's always spotted. Gosh dang it. Ooh. Congratulations, Shipbreaker. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed. You have achieved the prestigious rank of Junior Specialist, rank 18. And I'm already more than halfway to the next rank. Still in debt, though. Yep. I'm making more money as I level up, and realistically, we've only gone through like 20, 25 days in-game. So, I mean, if your debt can be paid off in a matter of months, can it really be called crippling debt? Like, a matter of months of just regular work shifts. Oh, this ship isn't a gecko. New ship access. Javelin tanker large. The largest model of Javelin from Helix Heavy Industries with a nose-to-tail length of 95 meters. The king of mobile refueling, this model can carry more fuel than the storage tanks at Camp Fortune and Fort Camptoon combined. Oberon Osodi, CEO, Helix Heavy Industries. Okay, fresh from the brain. You can only sleep 8 hours? Oh, I honestly wasn't even paying attention to what it said. Yes, that wake-up call usually gives me some kind of announcement about the horrible conditions I have to work under and yada yada. They're probably gonna start talking a bunch. Cutter, I need to talk exactly. I knew they would. Let's see if I got what I need for the auto dock. Data recovery. I have a couple of these too. Yeah, mandates a max 8 hours of sleep. Yeah. The game is made by some very goofy Canadians, we'll say that. If we want to be extremely generous. Ship doctor. Ah, I do have a distributor. Good stuff. I do have the rest of the stuff I need here. Not the Canadians, I know. How can a fictional country cause me so much mental damage? A bottle of wine shows his farm ID to a bartender. The bartender says, "You were made with what?" The bottle of wine says, "Don't worry, I'm the real G." You can't see me shaking my head, but shaking my head, Dorn. Dorn, I'll let you take this one. I'll let you take this one. It took me a second too to like really get what you were saying there, but ooh, that's spicy. Okay, I've got plenty of repair kits. I got tons of Lynx tokens, like a ridiculous quantity. Can I actually buy any of my equipment yet? Yes, I can purchase my grapple. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. I got carded at a liquor store and my Blockbuster card accidentally fell out. The cashier said, "Never mind." Okay, but that's just real. Okay, I can purchase my thrusters now, too. Can't purchase that. Can't purchase the helmet. Can't purchase the suit. And I can't purchase my demo charges. Got it. Let's do the cutter. The cutter usually takes a ton of damage, or we could do this, actually. I did that with my hat once. Hairlines. Yeah. Yeah. I've actually started balding myself recently. My hairline is very rapidly receding now. Which sucks, because neither of my older brothers have this problem. All right. So this is the really big guy. He's not that valuable though. He's not that valuable. I figured the geckos. I think I got another javelin at one point. Bald bird. Yes. I'm transforming from a bluebird into a bald eagle. What's the new why does this have a higher hazard level? It doesn't tell me. Oh. Okay, this is worth less money, but it will give a whole lot more MP. Like, way more. And Lynx tokens, too. Okay. That's worth it, then. It's only a little... It's not worth as much money. Freedom cries. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, this is worth way more in MP and Lynx tokens, which more than makes up for the lower monetary value of this ship. Okay. This is a big ship. Holy crap. Look how big this is. This is gonna take ages. This literally goes right from the hab unit all the way to the other end of the dock. I love it. I love it. Honestly, Orange, I stopped paying attention to anything they're saying a long time ago. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Okay, everything up here is pressurized. We'll see if it is in the back. With other javelins, the back often isn't. Okay, everything is pressurized. Ah, well, that's kind of my IRL too. Not as much now that I work with only my boss, but well, never mind. They may not be coworkers in the sense that they're with my company, but there are other people on campus who absolutely are constantly messing up. Like the fact that every time the grounds crew gets a new truck, it takes like a week at most for it to have some giant dent in it. We're talking like Ford F-350s, and they dent it, like giant dents in it, within a week. Let's turn on my light. How is a good question. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to check the systems a little more thoroughly as well. Let's go back. Well, let's see if I can depressurize this room first. Is there any atmosphere regulator in here at all? Yes. Good. Okay, is that going to be this entire section of the ship? Because that would be dope. It looks like it is. Most other types of ships are way easier to depressurize than a gecko. Okay, let's look at systems. This is a bog standard class 2 reactor. Bog standard ion ring. Gigantic fuel tanks. Oh. And then let's look over here. Looks like we have a radiation filter, which I think this is the first javelin I've interacted with that has one. We've got a class 2 generator. Nothing else really of concern. My wife is mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and write. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. This is the punniest Hardspace stream yet, and I'm all here for it. Okay. We can go ahead and get the thruster cap off. We'll probably take the ion ring apart too. And take that off. There is no way in hell I'm going to finish this ship before Orange starts her stream. But that's okay. We'll continue it probably next Sunday. Done all the loot boxes? No. I'm perfectly cool with doing a Mur tonight. I mean, even if you're just doing small tasks. A whole map you've only peeked in? Oh, okay, okay. That's perfect then. I would love to do a hard area like that. And I haven't tried the Atom yet because I've been too distracted with various other things. So that'll be a good way to put it through its paces. Okay, right click. There we go. Put that right there. Put this boy right here. Up and at 'em. Gosh dang it. We got a good number of demo charges now. We'll go use some of them on the other ion ring as well. Okay, let's go to the other ion ring. I do wonder if I'm going to get any bigger ships than this. I mean, I've still got quite a bit left till I hit the max cert of 30. So we'll see. Yes, they are explosive charges. There are, so when I look at a cut point, or really any item at all, there's a cut level. And certain cut levels are too high for me to actually get through with my cutter. So the demo charges are for those. The demo charges can cut through anything of any cut level. Yes, it is pretty cramped here right now. This is by far the biggest ship I've had yet. Although, because it's a javelin, it's a lot of empty space. If this were a gecko, this would probably be like a 3 to 4 hour task for something this big. Mine too, Arion, mine too. Ooh, that might be... I might need to... Yeah, I'm gonna need charges for this as well. The thing is, geckos never need demo charges, which is why it's been a while since I've been using them actively on stream. I did use some on the gecko earlier, because getting those hangar doors off seemed to be a little easier with the use of demo charges. Okay, it's time to detonate this stuff. Let's get back and watch the fireworks. Ow. Don't worry about it. Okay. Did I forget one of them? No, I didn't. Just gotta get that radio working again. The radio goes back after, 20 or so seconds. My pride doesn't, but, No, that was because I bumped myself against the frame right there. I lost a teensy bit of health. It has nothing to do with the shape charges. Yeah, I flipped around before I'd finished braking. Oh, oops. Gotta get these cut points. Well, I appreciate you stopping by for the lurk either way, Terrier. Your presence is always appreciated, whether you're just lurking, whether you're chatting. Get these down there. Or telling stupid jokes, yes. Arion gets it. Let's get this out of the way. Javelins are a little easier to work through than geckos, and this is really... all this is a really big javelin. So, while it might be pretty time-consuming, this should be easier than that gecko just now. It may not even be more time-consuming than a regular javelin. Yes, thank you, Dorn. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Is it because they get too cracked up? Did I get that one right, at least? They'd crack each other up. I was close. I deserve points for getting close. The parts, like, once again, this is basically just an upscaled javelin, but because it's upscaled, all these parts, while they're exactly the same as every other javelin, they are worth more money. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? I don't know. There we go. Oh yeah, we gotta get that out. Supplies! Oh my gosh. Okay. We're pretty safe to just eat this now. Goodbye. Let's get that, let's get these pieces off. These, I don't even remember what they are. There's something. We'll get these off and we'll get the actual thruster out of here. We're gonna start taking this apart. Let's do that. There's another one down here. Got another spicy one. Hold up. Ah, yes, a stretch. I should probably do that. Oh. Thank you, Arion. Frick. Oh, man, I really needed that. Oh, gosh. Oh. Did I get turned around? Ah, here we are. All right. Let's try to yeet these out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Get our orientation back. Okay. Oh, salvage goal 1. Very nice. I don't need tethers for something like this. I can just eat it. There we go. Into the processor you go. And we gotta yank this off. Always a fairly annoying process, but it can be done. Yeah. Not charging it up is a good way to prevent it from throwing the entire ship off course, although this is a very heavy ship. Let's see. With what I have taken off so far, this is still an over 120,000 kilogram ship. Just clear the ship real quick. Will Tether even be able to pull it back? Come on. Here, let's get a different angle. That ought to be able to do it on its own. I just didn't want to risk getting it into the furnace. Okay. Got our thruster out so we can start ripping this apart. We got both of those out, right? Yep. Everything's out of the way, so we're gonna start ripping this piece apart so we can get the reactor out. Oh, got a little crack on her helmet from smacking the back of my head against the wall. Oh gosh. Okay, let's read this. A low IQ man decided to manscape, but the battery on his razor was dead, so he decided to use his pocket knife. He ended up nicking himself. The sting was unbearable. He heads to the grocery store, but instead of heading to the medical supplies, he grabs a jar of peanut butter. The cashier asked why that was the only thing he was buying. He says, I was always told to lick my wounds, but I can't reach, so I'm getting the dog to do it. Oh my gosh. I could make a joke there, and I'm not going to, but there is a joke I could make there. Don't worry about it, Arion. Just don't worry about it. Trust me. Come on. Come on. There you go. You too. Come on. Come on. What do you call a factory that makes okay products? I don't know. A satisfactory, oh my gosh. There's actually a game by that name that is about building factories. And I own it, in fact. Yeah, I didn't play much of it, but I probably should one of these days. And it has co-op, too. Unlike this. I wish this had co-op. That would be great. Like, that would be a drastic improvement on this game, is to have co-op. There we go. I found the technique to getting it out of there. Oh. Fuel and oxygen levels are low. Goodness. I used it to relax, but one of my friends went way too autismo mode and ruined the fun by hyper advancing through everything since he doesn't have a job. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Actually, I've been on both sides of it, kind of. What did the ocean say to the beach? I felt like I knew the answer to this one, but it escapes me. Nothing, it just waved. Oh my gosh. Smile and wave, boys. Popsicle 0008. I see. I don't see. Oh. It actually probably would be easier at this point to just pull this whole assembly out. Joke's on the sticks. Ah. Maybe it wouldn't be easier. Let's see. Where's it getting caught? I think I see what's getting caught. Come on. Come on. Actually, I should be safe now to yeet the reactor. It's gonna be where we get a lot of money. Now, the size of the ship has no bearing on the size of the reactor, so this reactor is worth the same as every other Class 2 reactor. Yeah. Here, let's get this out of here a little more. Famous last words, I should be safe. Don't worry about it. There we go. Get yeeted! There we go. See? Everything worked out. Everything is Daijobu. Everything is Dijon mustard. Oh, salvage goal 3 reached. There we go. See, I am a trained professional. And if there's one thing I know about professional training, that has no bearing on whether you should trust the person at all. There we go. So we can start ripping this apart over here. Although I might go take care of the dangers up front. I shouldn't need to. There we go. Let's start tearing this apart. Yay, my solar eclipse classes will actually be here today in time for tomorrow. I actually already have some. My father loves those things, and he'd already gotten some for the whole family. When Leonard Skinner wrote Freebird, they didn't account for people's depression. That's why a less famous version exists called Bluebird. I feel targeted, Dorn. I feel targeted. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? I do not know. because he was outstanding in his field. How do I not remember that one? That used to be on like a bajillion meme compilations, like freaking 8 years ago. There we go. Oh, interesting. These are not one piece. Oh, ho, ho, hello. Bunch of those just went off in the wrong direction. Oh, I have an O2 leak. I have an oxygen leak. That's a problem. That's a problem. That is an actual problem. Oh gosh. I lost some valuable parts too. Oh, I need to get the suit patched up. There we are. Oh gosh. Duct tape. Yeah. Yeah, duct tape. I should have brought some. That's on me. Unfortunately, I lost some valuable parts, and I really dislike that fact. Okay, where did the other airlock go? Oh, did they both get yeeted down there? Oh, they did. Okay, one of them just literally got thrown down there. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Where's the other one? I have no idea. I have no idea. If you use a thick enough layer of it, would it work, or would the vacuum of space beat it? Actual question. I think... I'm trying to remember. It might be possible. Somebody said it might have been possible. The issue I have to wonder about is the vacuum isn't the only problem in space, because there's actually a significant amount of radiation. And of course, if you get direct exposure to a star, that would cause problem too. Flex tape. Oh my gosh. Freaking flex tape. Okay, now we gotta get these off carefully. I hate that I destroyed some valuable parts that way. It being rubber could help, yeah. I think there actually is Dorn. Should it move? No. Does it? Yes. Solution? Duct tape. Should it move? Yes. Does it? No. Solution? WD-40. Yes, correct. The two things you need to solve all problems in life. Although at the same time, NASA made a pen that cost like tens of thousands of dollars. Well, I say that, but when you look into it a little more, so the situation is NASA made a pen that costs like tens of thousands of dollars, and the Soviet Union just brought a pencil. But the pen actually did have... the pencils were not great in space, and the pen served its function way better. I can't remember what the details were of it, but the pencil was not actually a great solution, and the pen was. These boys should come off now. Gonna have to be very careful. I cannot imagine what would happen if one of these exploded. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's get the other ones off. Apparently epoxy-laced gauze. That's interesting. How does the moon cut his hair? I don't know. Eclipse it. Oh my gosh. These things are worth good money. Getting these fuel tanks off of here is taking a good amount of weight off of this ship. Looks like this one up top. No, the one up top's the same size. Never mind. Oh, for some reason, I skipped over it by accident. Yes, Orange wrote the answer. Write with pencil, releases carbon powder, gets into electronics. Yes, there was an actual reason NASA had for spending a bunch of money on a pen that would work in space instead of just using a pencil. Okay. Let's get my bearings again. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win and blow one for science. Yeah. Honestly, whenever I beat this game, I'll probably play free play a bit, and I may test something like that. May have to record it just to give my findings. Yes. The first time I accidentally busted one of those coolant caps, that was an interesting time. Okay. It actually does shatter pieces of the ship into a million pieces and make them completely unsellable. It can kill you too, of course. And of course, if that hits other dangerous parts of the ship, those can blow, or, you know, like electrical can start shocking you, stuff like that. And it affects a wide area. I legitimately, I had to get a new ship because I had just destroyed so much of that one. It was a good thing I'd already thrown the reactor away. These are very valuable, I will give it that. Normally, the cargo that's on this section of the ship is worth decent money, but never this much. So that's kind of where this one makes up for it compared to the other javelins. Because most of the other components on here are just the bog standard, but a little more valuable. But this is pretty good. This is pretty good right here. I am surprised I got this much of the ship done already. Although I imagine once I get in there, getting them depressurized, getting the electrical done, stuff like that may actually take a minute. I do still have to rip this section of the ship apart and sell it. Okay, now I'm good. There we go. We reached salvage goal 5. We already are ready for another rank up. So that'll put us at 19. Yeah, that was some good money. I'm gonna have to start blowing all this. It's gonna be a bit of a nuisance. I'm literally flying through the levels. Yes. Yes, I am. See, it's convenient I chose a bird as my persona for VTubing, because I'm also a huge Ace Combat fan. And in fact, just played through 3 of them on stream recently. Let's get these boys down. Here, we'll just start with the top. Intended, of course. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Spencer, welcome in. How you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and get these cut points too. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these ion rings, I think. Oh, I need more tethers as well. Heck. Need more demo charges and more tethers. Here, let's just get a little oxygen, fuel, tethers, demo charges. There we go. Need 444. I would recommend saving that for the next one, as I will not be live for much longer. I will be joining Orange relatively soon. So I would say save your points until the next one, because I don't want to screw you over. Which actually, the raid itself, if you stick around for that, being in for a raid gives you 450. Although that may only be if you have a subscription. I'm assuming it's probably something more like 300 to 400 if you don't have a sub. Hey, I wouldn't say no, but I'm also not going to tell you to spend money on me. I always appreciate everybody who does, but I also appreciate those who decide to save their money. Everything's fair. Certainly, like, I only have perpetual subs to 3 people, merely because I want to sub to everybody, but that costs money. And I'm not made of that. Yeah. Well, I can't say I do the same. I absolutely spend my money on stupid stuff. Okay. Let's get this bad boy back out. Yeah. Okay. I will also have more things in the near future to spend channel points on. I just didn't have time to set some of it up today. Unicode is amazing. A lot of people don't realize how many characters are in there or how to use them. And there is, if you're on a Windows computer, there is a little application that comes default with it. You can access all of them from. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to think about it. But also another thing, if you want to use like emojis in some of the Unicode characters, there is another feature you can use. There's another feature you can use where on a Windows computer, you can hit the Windows key and period, and you can access emojis and multiple Unicode characters and other things. Most people don't know about that shortcut. And yes, the empty space in Unicode is interesting as well because it's not the same as a regular space. Back in the day, you had to use it when you wanted to make a Triforce. It's a little smaller than a regular space, and a lot of programs as well. If you just try to put like a bunch of empty spaces to create gaps, like empty spaces in a row to create gaps, you were not, you couldn't, the program would just get rid of the spaces. But with that Unicode space, it would keep it. Yeah, this isn't quite enough. Oh, there's a maximum I can place? I did not know that. That's interesting. Well, let's go ahead and, this is 15 demo charges placed. Let's blow them all. There we go. Let's place the 5 more, and then we'll have to buy yet more. I'm just one short of being able to finish this off. That's a nuisance. There we go. Let's get some more demo charges. There we go. I only need one more, but they would if I were standing too close to them, but because they're focused charges, they're shaped charges, they don't have a massive blast radius, and I actually got an upgrade to make their blast radius more focused, because I did have some issues with damaging nearby components. So yes, they can damage me, but I'd have to be pretty dumb for that to happen. And we're not going to talk about the fact that I am pretty dumb, but, you know. Okay. Get rid of this. And this. Is that unlikely? No, yeah, you were on the mark. You were on the mark. It was not unlikely. But surprisingly, that is one of the ways in which I have not hurt myself yet. Although it's also because I don't use demo charges very often. Yet. There are actually achievements for damaging yourself in certain ways, so there might be one for that I haven't gotten. So it's possible I'll have to intentionally hurt myself that way. While playing Crawling in My Skin by Linkin Park, of course. There we go. No, yeah, I love Linkin Park, unironically. But there is also a level of 2000s cringe associated with a lot of their songs. But they're legitimately good bands, don't get me wrong. Or were. Oh yeah, they absolutely have some great tracks, and there was even like a couple of songs from some of their last albums that I actually enjoyed. I haven't listened to a lot of Korn. Final Masquerade, I'd have to listen to it again. But I haven't listened to a lot of Korn. I have Freak on a Leash saved, and I like that. I do like Static X, though. Oh, goodness. Get back in there. Power Man 5000 has some excellent tracks. I still listen to Power Man 5000 on occasion, like absolutely. Power Man 5000 has some great stuff. Look, the 2000s were cringe, but they were real, you know? And I only partially say that because I was a child during the 2000s and I'm just feeling nostalgia. Yeet! There we go. Well, they're not only remaking them, they're remaking them badly. Important distinction. And it's also just because they're creatively bankrupt and don't have any good ideas of their own. In fact, a lot of the time, it's writers not being able to get their crappy stories greenlit, so they just they just tack on an old IP to the story they already wrote out that sucks, and that's how they get it greenlit. Like that new Scooby-Doo cartoon. That's absolutely what happened there. Is Mindy Kaling already had a story she wanted to write, and it was garbage, so nobody wanted to produce it. So she just turned it into Scooby-Doo somehow. And bam, now people were willing to produce it. Yeah, I've heard that at least, and I've gotten mixed opinions on it, but I've at least heard that X-Men 97 was not as bad as expected. Okay, see, that's the big thing, and I've talked. You and I, Doc, talked about this on stream with video games as well. That often what goes wrong in a series isn't so much that they just dragged it on too long, but that they lost the original writers. They lost the original people that made it. And yes, I certainly hate it when modern companies choose to use the CGI animation instead of 2D animation. But in this case, that is definitely because America doesn't actually have a strong animation industry anymore. There are not... Most American cartoons nowadays are actually outsourcing their animation to Korea. Look, Doc, I haven't watched it, and in the original X-Men in '97, I only got to see a couple episodes of it as a kid. Well, once upon a time, Doc, Disney at least actually had an animation department that was here in America. Yeah. Well, you have to remember, Doc, the actual X-Men from 1997, well, 1997 was the literal year I was born, so it was already kind of, by the time I got a little older, it was kind of already disappearing. And I think, I'm trying to remember what channel that showed on, but I don't think it showed on it didn't show on the main Cartoon Network channel. It was either on like Boomerang or the Warner Brothers channel or something, neither of which I had on cable. Yeah, some people tend to forget I am probably younger than most people present. I did not watch the Disney Channel a lot growing up, but I can say their cartoons were generally better than everything else they had on that channel. Like, their live action shows pretty much universally sucked or were mid, even back then. Ooh, let's see. Let's see what's in there. Nope, wrong button. That is definitely... I'm gonna try to do this another way. Most people are older than me. I'm younger than most people here, is what I'm saying. Yeah, Doc. I mean, it's becoming more common. And in part just because, you know, millennials are getting older, but I'm definitely starting to see more people in their 30s and 40s online. But it's still like, it is mostly teenagers and 20-somethings. 42 on the 27th of this month. Oh, based. I'm gonna have to write that down. I'll have to get you a birthday present. Yeah, my birthday isn't still for a good few months. I still have to think of what I want to do. I want to at least do a small birthday stream. No, you can't stop me, Doc. I want to at least do a small birthday stream, but that's not until August, so I'm in no rush. Oh, is there not an atmosphere regulator in here? That's a shock. Well, hell. Should be one in here. It's possible, Arion. Possible. I mean, the one VIP I have on here is quite a bit younger than me, but most of the people who are regulars in this chat are older than me. I verifiably older than me. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Fuse. Yes, it was loud for me too, Dorn. It was loud for me too. Oh, on account of your age and all. I don't know how old you are, Dorn, but I know you're in Oyaji, which automatically makes you older than me. Orange, are you still here? Did you start stream yet? Did I miss that? I have no idea if Orange started stream yet. She did. Okay. She forgot to tell me. That jerk. Yeah, we'll stop right here. 14 minutes ago. Gosh dang it, Orange. I'm gonna yell at her in a minute. Here, let's get saved and everything. Oh yeah, I got a level. I didn't even see what it was called. I so don't care about any of what they're about to say. Let's go ahead and get this raid ready so I can go yell at Orange. Thank you everybody for coming. I may be live tomorrow. I may not. I don't know. Yeah. We're just gonna go straight into it so I can yell at Orange.